So we're talking about the Swachh Bharat Abhiyan and sanitation and creating a beautiful and aesthetic India, rural, peri-urban and urban, and we have a lot of interesting work that we have to do. There are some wonderful success stories that are coming in from different parts of the country. The Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation is working, the Ministry of Urban Development is working, all the state governments are in riot gear, they're all working. The corporate India is responding. Startups are working, lots of startups, including startups from technology institutes like IIT Delhi are innovating and coming up with innovative products like waterless urinals. So IIT Delhi recently incubated a startup called Ekam Eco Solutions, which is doing very well, taking sanitation technologies to market in India, in Africa, etc. And so we are relying on many different people, and as I said at the beginning of this episode, we need to look at sanitation from a systems perspective, focusing only on technology or only on behavior change or only on subsidy as a driver or on the office of the district collector to ensure the transformation to a clean India, to a green India, to an aesthetic India would probably be a very inefficient thing to do. We need to look at sources of energy that are going to drive this transformation, and what better source of energy than the energy of young children, youth, and we need to tap into the energy of school-going children and youth in colleges. And I strongly advocate that every school in the country should set up a sanitation laboratory, a pee and poo laboratory, mal or mutra prayogshala, so that we dispel any notions that we have. So we seem to have some fecophobia in our society. We feel that somebody else will do the dirty job of cleaning my urinal, my toilet. I think that we all need to take pride in maintaining our toilet. And we go to several countries of the world and there is a lot of dignity of labor associated with cleaning, that cleaning is not a menial job. It is one of the most important jobs in society. As I told you, there was an old man who lived on this land and he loved to clean his own toilets. So we need to take pride in maintaining our toilets in our homes, in our schools, in our institutions, and we need to become less fecophobic as a society. We need to talk more and more about pee and poo, about menstrual hygiene, about providing facilities for young girls, and respecting sanitation, respecting privacy, respecting dignity, respecting cleanliness. And if every school takes up this campaign of building a sanitation lab, that would be super exciting.
Hello. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 1 second.
Hello. So we need to harness the youthful energy of youth and the wonderful ideas that children have, and children are great innovators. They're curious by nature and they're problem solvers, they're innovators. So we need to also look at them as sources of innovation, and the pee and poo laboratory that every school should ideally have will not only dispel this thing called fecophobia, but also get them to ideate, innovate, create innovative solutions on how to look at sanitation from an opportunity and possibility perspective rather than from a perspective of blame and burden. I think we need to look at it as ownership and opportunity, and who better to look at than the children of our country for the future, and in creating a wonderful success of both the campaigns of Startup India and Swachh Bharat.